Hello, everyone! This video introduces the Beijing Museum for Cultural Heritage Exchanges, Beijing Zhihua Temple. Beijing Zhihua Temple has a clear and elegant melody of Zhihua Temple Jing music, rich collection of Buddhist cultural relics, and remarkable Ming Dynasty architecture. In particular, the Ming Dynasty will turning cabinet, the exquisite Caisson and Buddha statues are worth seeing. The Zhihua Temple complex consists of 5 courtyards. The main buildings include the Mountain Gate, the Bell Tower, the Drum Tower, the Zhihua Gate, the Zhihua Hall, the Hall of the Scripture Cabinet, the Zhihua Hall, the Tathagata Hall, and the Wanfo Pavilion. There is a white jade plaque on the gate of Zhihua Temple, Zhihua Temple. Kaichi means the name of the temple given by the emperor. Zhihua means to use the wisdom of Buddha to enlighten all sentient beings. The first courtyard includes the Zhihua Gate, the Bell Tower, and the Drum Tower. The Bell Tower is located on the east side of the first courtyard. The Bell Tower is exhibiting Zhihua Temple Bell and Drum exhibition. Bells and drums are ritual instruments and musical instruments with traditional characteristics in China. At the same time, it is also used as a timekeeping tool to tell time in the morning and evening. There is a bronze bell in the Bell Tower, cast in the Zhengtong 9th years of the Ming Dynasty 1444. The Drum Tower is located on the west side of the first courtyard. The Drum Tower houses a replica of a Ming Dynasty dragon drum. The original is kept in the Zhihua Hall. Zhihua Gate is equivalent to the Tian Wang Hall of a general temple. Hanging above the lintel is a magnificent ribbon plaque, which writes Zhihua Gate. There is a Buddhist seat in the center of the original hall, with Maitreya in front and Skanda in back. Zhihua Gate is now the exhibition hall. Zhihua Temple Historical Evolution exhibition is currently on display. Zhihua Temple was built in the Zhengtong 8th year of the Ming Dynasty 1443. It was the home temple of Wangzhen, the chief eunuch of the Ming Dynasty. During the reign of Emperor Yingzong of the Ming Dynasty, Wangzhen, as the emperor's official, took the power of the court alone. Although he was a eunuch, his family assets were quite large. So the family temple he built was extremely huge and magnificent because he was a favorite of the emperor. And Wangzhen built a temple in the name of appreciating the emperor's grace. Emperor Yingzong of the Ming Dynasty gave it the name of returning kindness and Zhihua Zen Temple. The second courtyard is composed of the Zhihua Hall and the east and west side halls. The east side hall is the Dazi Hall, and the west side hall is the Hall of the Scripture Cabinet. The Dazi Hall was originally dedicated to the three great scholars of Avalokitesvara, Manjusri, and Puxian. The Dazi Hall is now a temporary exhibition hall. Zhihua Temple Ming Dynasty Color Painting Technology Research and Restoration Exhibition is on display. The Hall of the Scripture Cabinet is named after the octagonal will-turning cabinet of the Ming Dynasty, which is the only one in Beijing. The Hall of the Scripture Cabinet is exhibiting the Hall of the Scripture Cabinet Culture Art Exhibition. This will-turning cabinet is rigorous in structure, exquisite in carving art, and profound in cultural meaning. Zhihua Temple will-turning cabinet for the Ming Dynasty, 4 meters high, octagonal. Each side of the cabinet has 9 rows and 5 rows of drawers for storing the Tripitaka. The top of the wheel-turning cabinet is a Vajrayana Buddha. Above the wheel-turning cabinet is the only surviving caisson in Zhihua Temple, with an altar city painted in the center of the caisson. The top altar city caisson deliberately works, carvings and paintings beautiful and gorgeous. The Zhihua Hall is located in the center of the second courtyard. The Zhihua Hall is equivalent to the Great Buddha's Hall. The Zhihua Hall is now the exhibition hall. Zhihua Temple Jing Music Culture Art Exhibition is currently on display. The temple was originally dedicated to Sakyamuni Buddha, Medicine Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, and 18 arhats seated statues. At present, the third Buddha on display is originally stored in the Hall of Great Compassion with a small volume. Zhihua Temple Jing music is the only type of ancient music that is passed down by generations in China. Since the Zhengtong 11th year of the Ming Dynasty 1446, from the palace into the Zhihua Temple, it has been passed down in Zhihua Temple for more than 560 years without interruption. And now it has been passed down to the 27th generation. Zhihua Temple Jing music is ethereal and mysterious, simple and elegant. It still retains the traditions of Tang and Song dynasties and is known as the living fossil of ancient Chinese music. Original drum tower in the Ming Dynasty Dragon Drum Original, existing in the Zhihua Hall. After the Zhihua Hall, there are preserved Ming Dynasty murals to Zhang Bodhisattva and 10 kings of Hades. The caisson of Zhihua Hall is a square plane of 8 buckets, with complex structure and exquisite production. It is the best of wood carvings in Ming Dynasty architecture. It was lost to the United States in the 1930s and is now in the Philadelphia Museum of Art. The third courtyard is the Tathagata Hall and the Wanfo Pavilion. Tathagata Hall, Wanfo Pavilion, one ground, one floor, the same building up and down different names. It is the largest building on the central axis of Zhihua Temple. The upper floor is dedicated to Vishu Jana Buddha, Rashna Buddha, and Sakyamuni Buddha. Downstairs, the Shakya Buddha is worshipped, and the Great Brahma and the Emperor Shitian are relative to each other. In the temple, there are the stele and cabinet of the sutras in the Tianjin 6th year of the Ming Dynasty 1462. The upper and lower gables were covered with shrines. There are more than 9,000 small wooden lacquered gold Buddha statues, so it is named the Wanfo Pavilion. The top caisson of the Wanfo Pavilion was lost to the United States in the 1930s. It is now in the Nelson-Atkins Museum of Art. On the east side of the third courtyard, Zhihua Temple architecture exhibition is on display. In 1992, the Beijing Museum for Cultural Heritage Exchanges was established on the site of Zhihua Temple. Its purpose is to become a window for the exchange of cultural information, and the ancient Zhihua Temple has been entrusted with a new historical mission. Thanks for watching. Follow, like, and comment.